guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bella on a Budget, and today we are stuffing $380 from the third paycheck of this month. As it currently stands, we are sitting at 37 degrees where I live, and if you guys are suffering through the hot weather as well, please stay cool as best as you can and stay hydrated. The last time I checked a couple hours ago, I think this weather is going to extend until Sunday, so I very much cannot wait for this to be over. Currently, my cat and I are in the basement, so yes, I'm very thankful and fortunate to be living at home with my folks. Just because, you know, we have the blessings of being in basement. And for those of you who are in apartments and condos who do not have as effective of AC, you know, my thoughts go out to you, and I cannot wait for this weather to be over for your sakes as well. Anyways, this is my cash breakdown. I want to quickly touch on debt payment first. So for this paycheck, I only put 150 towards my MasterCard. Visa's not gonna get anything, iPhone's not gonna get anything. So on my savings, gratitude, I put $10, and this is currently depleted at the moment because I was watching Hope for Pause. In one of the videos, there was a cat who was shot with a pellet gun, which is quite cruel and very unfortunate, and he had a urinary blockage. So I was following his rescue journey until his recovery, which is great, and it looks like he got adopted into his forever home, and I hope that, you know, it's a very, very loving family who's gonna give him all the love and support. So all the funds from the gratitude, which is $90, went towards that Hope for Pause so that they can continue to rescue and help animals. So I will put the link to their channel below, and yeah, highly recommend for those of you who are animal lovers. Emergency fund got its usual $50 plus an extra $100, and I'm gonna talk about this in a bit. So let's divvy up our cash. So in my hot little mitts is $280, and I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna get that $100, and it's tied to this one as well, and I'll explain why. So okay, let's push this up. I'm gonna start with my brown biter, which is my household necessities. Let's put this guy aside. So I'm gonna skip to the sucker punch. So what had happened was 2 weeks ago when I made my payment towards my Visa card, I realized after the fact that I had made 2 payments, and what that meant was that there weren't enough funds for one of my fixed payments. So unfortunately, I had to take $100 from my emergency fund, which is why I electronically transferred back $100 from the cash envelopes. So what I'm going to do is take this $100 from the sucker punch, because I literally sucker punched myself by making 2 payments by accident and not being mindful of it. And because I want this $100 to stay with me, the vet envelope has $110, so I'm gonna do a mini bill swap. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100 is now gonna go here. And this fund's gonna get divvied up in my cash tray. I just thought I'd try and simplify things for myself by dealing with that first. So when I initially debated on what to do with the money that I had taken out of my emergency fund, I decided on doing it this way. Initially it did sting to have to take that money out of the sucker punch, but I'm somebody who needs consequences very much in order to learn from my mistakes. So it is a good sting. And now that I've transferred that money back into my emergency fund, I feel really good, because what I've come to learn is that, I'm starting to respect myself financially, in that I'm putting myself first and not making excuses to, be careless and to be more respectful of my finances. So yeah. And of my babbling. Okay. So onto my cash envelopes. Groceries gonna get 120, so that's 250s and 120. 50, 120. Also, I'm gonna try and do this video in one shot. Household is gonna get $5, and it currently has $20, $30. So now it has $35. So for those of you who are watching my videos for the first time, in my brown binders, I'm gonna keep whatever's left over in this binder. I'm not gonna be doing any savings challenges just yet, because I wanna focus on getting out of debt and filling up my sinking funds and making sure that there's money in as many envelopes as possible. So I'm gonna sidetrack for a second. I did mention that I plan to get my Etsy shop up within this month, and unfortunately that's not gonna happen, because I realized that there's still so many loose ends for me to tie, as well as a lot of things to learn. However, I do have at least 10 products that I know are ready to be sold. I just need to draft my listings, descriptions, and figure out a fair price that's also affordable for people or potential customers. So yeah, definitely I will announce it once I'm confident of a date that I'm gonna launch my Etsy shop. So yeah, back to topic. Gas is gonna get $30. So instead of its usual $40, I decided to reduce it for this next 2 weeks, just because I want to try and stay at home and just focus on tying up the loose ends of the Etsy stuff. So now it has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. Take a water swig. Medical is gonna get its $30. It's usual $30. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. Home maintenance is gonna get $20. And FYI guys, I have pre-filled my budget trackers ahead of time just to save on time. So with the $20, this now should have $140. So 100, 120, 140. pantry is going to get $10. So this should now have 30. 10, 20, 30. Hygiene is gonna get $5. This one does not have a tracker. So 20, 25, 30. Family time is gonna get $10. So this should have 30 now. 10, 20, 30. And also I'm gonna incentivize myself to spend less on groceries so that I can roll over funds that's left over from groceries strictly into family time. And family time is gonna be for wing nights or pizza nights, as well as when family members comes to visit us once in a while. My goal is to hit $500 and use the money to entertain the guests. Okay, coffee, I haven't forgotten. I've decided to move it into my pink binder, so you will see that guy in a bit. Emergency fund is not gonna get stuff because I do plan to, you know, when I start making sales in Etsy, I'm gonna put just a small amount from each sales into my emergency fund to supplement my main emergency fund. So once I earn $1,000, for every $1,000 I'm gonna put that money into my emergency fund. So it's just nice to see a large amount of money going into savings. Mind you, incremental saving is also nice, but putting a large amount of money in one shot is also nice. So yeah. So onto my cat's binder. This kid is gonna get $25. So on the weekend, I bought litter and some wet food. So this is now down to $5. With the additional monies, it should have $30. So 20, 25, 30. Come on, fingers work. There you go. So put this aside. Vet care is gonna get $30. So it should have 140 now. So 120, 30, 40. Medicine is gonna get $20. So this should now have 60. 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And Fun Fluff is not gonna get anything at the moment. Oh, boy. There we go. Okay. So onto my personal binder. Splurge is gonna get $10, and my goal is to hit $250 before I spend it on myself. So this should now have $20, 10, 20. And by the way, this envelope is by KaysWallet, and I will put the link to her Etsy shop and her channel below. I just think her designs are absolutely precious, and if you're familiar with Sanrio, this reminds me of little twin stars, so that's one of the reasons why I got it. It's because it felt nostalgic to me. And it's a splurge item, so why not, right? Personal is not gonna get anything, so now we're back to coffee, and it's gonna get $10. Beauty is gonna get $5. So I didn't spend anything on beauty this week because, you know, I just find putting on fake nails to be a little cumbersome, and I'm not used to it. So I do envy you all who are experts at putting on fake nails and, you know, just doing things with acrylic nails. Definitely eye candy, but I won't be doing that for a while just because it changes the way that I use my hands. I find that without the nails, I type much faster and I'm able to chop things much faster. So yeah. However, I am going to be using this funds to get a haircut at some point in the future because my hair is totally fried. And whenever it gets long, it gets so ratty that I can't stand it. So it should now have 20 and 5. This video is 17 minutes long already. I'm trying to keep it short for you guys. Gifts is gonna get $15. What is going on? Why do I have $20 extra? Okay, anyways, this is nothing, so this is pretty easy. Birthday is gonna get $15. Again, this is nothing, so another easy stuffing. Etsy's not gonna get stuff. Taxes is not gonna get stuff. Moving out, not yet. Continuing education, not yet. And my lotto envelopes, no, not yet for this 2 weeks. So let me figure out where I screwed up and I'll be right back. So I figured it out. Speaking of sucker punch, I sucker punched myself again in that I forgot to stuff this envelope. So the last $20 is gonna go into the sucker punch envelope. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you very much for joining me for my third cash stuffing video. I want to give a shout out to Budgeting Just Because. Thank you very much for subscribing, and also thank you very much for a comment. Unfortunately, I owe you an apology as well because for some reason it's not showing up. So for any of you guys that have commented on my last video, which is my debt confession video, I want to apologize because I've been running into this technical issue where I've been having a hard time getting my comments to unhide. What had happened was when I posted my debt confession video, 10 minutes later, somebody had posted a link in the comment section, which is leading to something inappropriate. So of course I reported it to YouTube, and I've been trying to play with the settings in the channel and upload defaults advanced setting, but for some reason they're not showing up. So if any of you guys have any tips or advice on how to troubleshoot this, I'd be more than happy to listen to them. So yes, that being said, this concludes this video, and thank you very much for joining me. Please hit the like button or consider subscribing to this channel if you want to support me. Until then, see you in 2 weeks for my next cash stuffing video. Have a great day. Bye.